Today, Chris and I are making a simple one skillet St. Patrick's Day meal that celebrates ingredients like cabbage, potatoes, and carrots. All right, so we're going to cook for St. Patrick's Day.
Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Cheers.
Cheers. Hmm. Ready to get cooking?
Of course.
We have a lot of things to dice and slice. Okay, so I never turned on the camera. So we already have the cabbage all cut, and you can see it's cut, it's the cabbage isn't sliced super thin, but it's sliced thin enough because once we cook it, it will wilt down. Although it looks like a whole colander full, it will really wilt down to very little. And Chris cut up some potatoes that we're going to roast. The cabbage we're going to cook in a skillet along with the carrots, which we'll cut up next.
Okay.
But in the meantime, if you want to put these
On the tray.
put some salt, some pepper, some olive oil, get them all nice and...
Stuff.
I can't believe I didn't turn on the camera. And this is for St. Patrick's Day, because these are typical vegetables for a St. Patrick's Day meal, but we're going to make them more plant forward and plant friendly. Oh, here's some salt. And so, Chris, when we started dating and going out, right?
Yeah.
I know you've already answered this question before, but when you found out that I was vegan and I only ate plants, what did you think?
Well, first of all, I had to find the true definition of vegan because I know vegan is different than vegetarian.
Yes.
So once I figured it out, I didn't think it was any issue.
Okay.
I think we found that over time the issue is there are not a whole lot of restaurants that have a whole lot of vegan options.
Correct. Yeah, that's true. That's very true. Here in Southwest Florida, anyway.
Yes. We found other places in the country where there are actually even vegan restaurants.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, when we went to Philadelphia,
we ate at Village.
We ate at
very nice vegan restaurant.
Mm-hmm. It's a Michelin-starred restaurant, or James Beard, I can't remember. And yeah, it was amazing. When my daughter Katrin and I went to Portland, Maine, non-vegan restaurants had vegan options, and
yeah, unfortunately, Florida really isn't very daring when it comes to
correct
alternate foodstuffs.
Correct. And so, have you had any epiphanies as far as
Epiphanies?
Yes, with like eating vegetables? Have you
I've always
that you enjoy like certain vegetables?
I've always eaten vegetables.
Yeah, you have.
Since I was an adult, or since I grew up from being a child who didn't like vegetables.
Okay.
But as an adult, I always ate them. So it's not something that is new to me.
Okay.
The one thing that's been sort of new to me is tofu, which I find I like.
Good. Hey, can we carve out a little bit of space on there for me to put the chickpeas so I can roast them?
I didn't know whether you were going to put them on here or if you're going to use a different. Into the oven we go. Voila.
All right, so I'm going to start cooking the cabbage and the carrots. So I just have a large skillet here. Put in some olive oil. We'll heat that up. So, Chris, when you were young or not young recently, do you usually like celebrate St. Patrick's Day and go out and do things?
Never.
Never?
No.
Not even when you were younger?
Nope.
Wow.
St. Patrick's Day was never.
So in Philadelphia, like there were no big St. Patrick's Day
Well, I'm sure there
parades?
were,
Okay.
but I didn't.
Huh, interesting. So
I
there was,
used to go to years and years ago. I used to go to the Irish pub in Center City, and I'm
okay.
sure that there are many celebrations at pubs in
Hmm.
Philadelphia. You need it outside of it, Philadelphia. It's just I have no Irish heritage.
So it wasn't, okay. Mm. So in Boston, of course, there's a very large Irish population. So, the huge, in Boston, a huge parade. In my town, we had an Irish pub, and that was always a big deal, to go to that. And, yeah, I mean, it was just a big deal to do that and to celebrate St. Patrick's Day. Of course, it was always corned beef and cabbage, which, isn't my thing, and it's just boiled that. So this way, this is going to be a little bit of a different kind of buy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to saute the carrots a little bit before I put in the cabbage, because the cabbage won't need as long to cook. And then we'll add in the potatoes once they're done roasting. And I'll have roasted chickpeas as my protein. A little bit of salt and pepper, just, because. And this is sea salt. If it's a really good sea salt, it's made very well, so it still has um a little bit of dampness to it. But it has minerals in it that are natural from the sea, so that it's really good for you. And I grab some chicken. Once Chris is done with garlic, we'll put some garlic in here. Thank you. And we're going to make that beautiful mustard vinaigrette that will go over this. That will just bring up a flavor profile for the carrots and the cabbage. And the potato. Yeah, it'll be olive oil, Dijon mustard, apple cider vinegar, maple syrup. I should have told you that while you were going in the refrigerator. Sorry.
What else?
And maple syrup. And then if you want to bring all that stuff over here so that you're in the it's on the door. Yeah. You can bring it right on over to mine.
Run right out.
All right. So we have our St. Patrick's Day meal complete with green napkins.
And I wore brown for the occasion.
And I was surprised black, which, I wear all the time.
Yeah.
So the way that I have mine is I have some carrots and the cabbage, potatoes, and my protein are chickpeas. I'm also going to put a little bit of crunch on mine with the pumpkin seeds.
I'm going to try that.
And I'm going to put on the vinaigrette that Chris made on the potatoes and cabbage. It's going to be amazing. Just add a little bit of brightness. This
I
food.
think I will too.
And I had
Since I
also,
made it.
yeah, it's really good. And then we also have some spring onions that I'm going to put on mine. And I also have some thyme that I'm just going to add, just because we didn't really add a whole bunch of herbs. So I thought, just to add a little bit of fresh thyme on top, I think will be yummy. And it'll bring in a bit of earthiness to the sweetness and the vibrancy of the the vinaigrette that you made. And yeah, so there's my dish.
Looks wonderful.
Oh, well, bon appetit.
Bon appetit.
Cheers.
Cheers.
We're gonna eat now, and then we'll pop back on and have some final thoughts.
Mm.
All right. So we have eaten we've really cleaned our plates.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, happy St. Patrick's Day. And we hope that you enjoyed this. And just a reminder that this is a real kitchen with real people. I'm the person that is the camera person, so I turn it on, I edit it. So just, it's not perfect. However, we just want to share with you how to add some additional plants to your plate, especially on St. Patrick's Day. And we wish you a happy St. Patrick's Day. Let us know if you try the recipe and if you like it. It doesn't have to be St. Patrick's Day because all the things, the carrots, the cabbage, the potatoes, the chickpeas, the pumpkin seeds.
The pumpkin seeds are very good. I recommend that highly.
And are all good for you. Everything here is great for your gut microbiome. So there's so many reasons to eat exactly like this, no matter what the day. We will say happy St. Patrick's Day.
Happy St. Patrick's Day.
And let us know if you try it and if you like it.
Enjoy.